long, this thick?
Ever since I was a little kid, the legacy of the world created by Gene Roddenberry through Star Trek has always been incredibly influential to me. The fact that he envisioned a future in which it didn't matter what nationality, what ethnicity, what age, what gender you were, problems could be solved through hard work and through logic and through diligence and the perseverance of the human spirit. And I think that was incredibly motivating to me and established a great deal of the ethics and morals that I have today. In every incarnation of the show, there's always someone who is struggling to figure out what it means to be human, whether it's Spock or whether it's Data or Seven of Nine or whomever. In fact, the show has and always will be, if it stays true to his vision, will be about humanity and how to be better people and what makes us better people. And I think that is why I love the show so much and why it speaks to me. Star Trek was groundbreaking in its time, the original series. It had the first interracial kiss. It also dealt with social issues.
You're black on one side and white on the other.
I am black on the right side.
I fail to see the significant difference.
Loki is white on the right side. All of his people are white on the right side.
Every episode, it really isn't about being in space. It's about social issues, and all these other cultures and alien species are just metaphors for things that we are currently dealing with on our planet. One of my most favorite episodes of The Next Generation was the gay episode, in which a gender-neutral world has someone who decides that they identify as female. And there's this brilliant monologue, which is a thinly veiled attempt at talking about homosexuality. And this clip's a little long, but it really is worth it, and I have kind of trimmed it out a little bit. But watching this really gave me a sense of hope as a young gay kid that I could grow up and be a part of this world. And that's the sort of world that I strive to create around me.
I have had those feelings, those longings, all of my life. It is not unnatural. I am not sick because I feel this way. I do not need to be helped. I do not need to be cured. We are called misfits and deviants and criminals. What right do you have to punish us? What right do you have to change us? What makes you think you can dictate how people love each other?
If you aren't necessarily a Star Trek or a Star Wars sort of person, I do recommend the books of James Alan Gardner, the Expendable series. This is very funny. One of the lead characters is a lesbian protagonist, so it's really cool. Orson Scott Card is an incredibly homophobic man who is a board member of the National Organization of Marriage. But his work is actually quite moving and his characters are really well developed. So go buy him at the used bookstore so he doesn't get the money for it. Make sure you give me a little thumb, love it, and comment, subscribe, please. Check out all the other folks and make sure you see Paul tomorrow.